Welcome to SPASRO. Hello ladies and gentlemen, today we will see about Mercury in 12th house. In astrology, the placement of Mercury in the 12th house of a natal chart can have various implications and influences on an individual's life. The 12th house is often associated with hidden matters, subconscious influences, isolation, spirituality, and self-undoing. Mercury, on the other hand, represents communication, intellect, thought processes, learning, and information exchange. When Mercury is placed in the 12th house, several themes might come into play. 1. Hidden thoughts and communication. Mercury in the 12th house suggests that an individual's way of thinking and communication style might be more introspective and private. They could tend to keep their thoughts to themselves and may have a rich inner world that isn't always easily expressed to others. 2. Intuitive communication. This placement can give a heightened intuitive ability when it comes to understanding the unspoken or underlying messages in communication. They might be attuned to subtle cues and vibes that others might miss. 3. Unconscious mind. The 12th house is associated with the unconscious mind, and Mercury here can indicate that the individual's thought processes are influenced by their subconscious mind. This can make them more receptive to dreams, symbolism, and the language of the unconscious. 4. Mental retreat. This placement might lead to a tendency to withdraw mentally from the external world at times. They could be introspective and prefer spending time alone with their thoughts. 5. Writing and creativity. Since the 12th house also has creative and imaginative qualities, Mercury here can indicate a talent for writing, especially in more introspective or spiritual subjects. Their communication may be poetic, imaginative, and reflective. 6. Challenges in communication. While this placement can bring depth to their thinking, it might also present challenges in expressing themselves clearly or directly. They might struggle with articulating their thoughts in a straightforward manner to others. 7. Spiritual and mystical interests. Mercury in the 12th house can be drawn to spiritual and metaphysical matters. They might be interested in exploring meditation, mysticism, and esoteric subjects that delve into the hidden aspects of reality. 8. Self-reflection. This placement encourages self-reflection and self-awareness. The individual might spend time contemplating their inner thoughts and seeking understanding about their motivations and thought processes. It's important to note that astrology is a complex and multifaceted system, and the interpretation of Mercury in the 12th house can vary based on the entire natal chart, the signs and aspects involved, and the individual's unique life experiences. As with any astrological interpretation, it's recommended to consider these insights as just one layer of understanding and not a definitive determinant of an individual's personality or life path. Certainly, let's delve a bit deeper into the implications of Mercury in the 12th house in astrology. 9. Isolation and introversion. The 12th house is associated with seclusion and isolation, and with Mercury placed here, the individual may feel more comfortable in their own thoughts than in social interactions. They might find solace in solitary activities such as reading, writing, or contemplation. 10. Difficulty in expressing emotions. While Mercury typically deals with rational thinking and communication, its placement in the 12th house can sometimes make it challenging for the individual to express their emotions openly. They might prefer to communicate through indirect means or find it difficult to put their feelings into words. 11. Secretive tendencies. The 12th house is connected to secrecy and hidden matters. With Mercury here, the individual might have a natural inclination to keep certain thoughts or information hidden from others, possibly leading to an aura of mystery around them. 12. Unconscious influences on communication. This placement can indicate that the individual's communication style is influenced by subconscious thoughts, emotions, and past experiences. They might not always be aware of why they express themselves in certain ways, as there could be hidden psychological factors at play. 13 Escapist tendencies *. The 12th house is also linked to escapism and avoidance. Mercury here could contribute to a tendency to use intellectual pursuits or distractions as a way to avoid dealing with emotional issues or confronting reality directly. 14 Empathy and compassion *. On a positive note, Mercury in the 12th house can bestow a heightened sense of empathy and compassion. They might be naturally attuned to the emotional states of others and possess an intuitive ability to understand what's not explicitly communicated. 15 Healing through communication *. Since the 12th house is associated with healing and transformation, Mercury here can indicate a potential for using communication as a means of personal growth and healing. Writing, counseling, or helping others understand their hidden thoughts could be ways in which they contribute positively. 16 Sensitivity to environments *. Environments and atmospheres can have a significant impact on individuals with Mercury in the 12th house. They might be more affected by the energy of their surroundings, preferring calm and peaceful settings to engage in their intellectual pursuits. 17 Transcendence of limits *. The 12th house is also linked to the dissolution of boundaries. Mercury placed here could suggest a mind that is capable of transcending the limitations of conventional thinking, leading to insights that bridge the gap between the conscious and unconscious realms. Remember that while astrology can provide insights into certain personality traits and tendencies, it's not deterministic and should be considered as part of a broader picture that includes an individual's personal experiences, choices, and circumstances. The interpretation of astrological placements can vary, and no single placement defines a person's entire character or life journey. Of course, let's continue exploring the nuances of Mercury in the 12th house in astrology. 18 Difficulty in self-expression *. While Mercury represents communication, the 12th house's influence can make self-expression more complex. The individual might struggle to put their thoughts into words, leading to a sense of being misunderstood or having thoughts that are difficult to convey. 19 Unconscious learning *. With Mercury in the 12th house, learning might occur more through intuition and absorption rather than structured study. The individual might pick up information and insights seemingly from thin air, relying on their unconscious mind to process and understand new concepts. 20 Dreamy intellect *. This placement can lend a dreamy quality to the way the individual thinks and communicates. Their thoughts might be imaginative, metaphorical, and influenced by symbols and imagery from dreams or the unconscious. 21 Nonlinear thinking *. Mercury in the 12th house can lead to nonlinear thinking patterns. Their thoughts might jump from one idea to another in seemingly unrelated ways, reflecting the way the unconscious mind works. 22 Spiritual communication *. This placement can indicate a strong connection between communication and spirituality. The individual might find fulfillment in discussing spiritual or metaphysical topics, as their mind is naturally attuned to these realms. 23 Unconscious influences on decision-making *. When making decisions, the individual might not always be fully aware of the deeper motivations and influences that guide their choices. Their decisions could be influenced by unresolved psychological patterns. 24 Mental health awareness *. Individuals with Mercury in the 12th house might have a heightened awareness of their mental and emotional state. They could be more attuned to shifts in their mood and thought patterns, potentially leading to a proactive approach to mental well-being. 25 Telepathic tendencies *. While not literal telepathy, this placement might give the individual an ability to pick up on unspoken cues and emotions in others. They could have an uncanny ability to read between the lines in conversations. 26 Language of symbols *. Their communication style might involve the use of symbols and metaphors to convey deeper meanings. They might naturally gravitate toward artistic and poetic expression as a way to communicate complex ideas. 27 Withdrawal for mental recharge *. Mercury in the 12th house individuals could find it necessary to periodically withdraw from the hustle and bustle of life to recharge mentally. Solitude might be a way for them to sort through their thoughts and gain clarity. 28 Karmic themes. The 12th house is often associated with karmic and past life influences. Mercury here could suggest that the individual's thought patterns and communication have ties to past experiences, perhaps requiring a deeper exploration of these connections for personal growth. It's important to remember that astrology provides a framework for understanding certain personality traits and tendencies, but it doesn't determine an individual's destiny. The interpretation of placements like Mercury in the 12th house should be approached with an open mind and used as a tool for self-reflection and personal insight.